Hello, whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back. Hey, Sirenscape, how you doing?
You can't change it. I've memorized a certain greeting. You can't just change it on me.
Mwahaha. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you back here with us. Good to have you there, Sirenscape, as well. Nice to see you. Hope things are doing well. We appreciate you very much and all of the wonderful sounds that you have. And big shout out. Stephen just dropped in the chat. Don't kill me before I get there.
I promise you nothing.
Anastasia with a knife. What?
For context, Sirenscape.
We've returned and we're being a menace.
For context, we hit on Sirenscape on Saturday. We had our first ever TPK, so everyone's a little on edge at the moment. Worried that there's blood in the water. Yes, it is a pleasure as always to be with these fine folks and you lot here as we jump into Out of the Abyss once more. A quick shout out to the lovely folks that are supporting the channel. As they are right there, please do jump on the opportunity to get yourself a free trial, and if you so wish to get access to the hundreds and hundreds of awesome music and sound effects, jump in and become a Super Siren subscriber with our affiliate link there if you can support the channel while you're at it. Get all of the amazing stuff from Sirenscape in your games, wherever your players are, all over the world, such as ours are. Our friends over at Careful Cantrip were like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, we got players in 4 time zones. I was like, oh, adorable. Now, yes, it doesn't matter where they are, though. You can get those sounds to them with the cool stuff from the Sirenscape Online player. So jump in and jump all of that. Now, speaking of people that like to support us with their cool stuff, look at these lovely logos scrolling by you down here. Of course, the wonderful CZRPG coming through with another giveaway. Jump into that, ! Enter for your chance to win. Beautiful maps, interesting encounters, original monsters and items. There is all their cool stuff there, and a fantastic Patreon and mailing list to jump into as well. And, of course, celebrating another successful Kickstarter, which is done and dusted, which is why we didn't kick off with their pre-reel. Our wonderful friends over at Troll Lord Games and all of their awesome Castles and Crusades and other content over there. Check out their content to get that cool stuff in your games. And, of course, to facilitate the chaos and to figure out just what on earth is going on, you need some beautiful click-clack mathrocks, and we would offer no further than the fabulous Phoenix Dice. Not affiliated with QuestJunkiesUK, but just a good name. And you should check out Michelle and all their amazing stuff over there. Beautiful, beautiful things. And if you want to jump in on that CZRPG Phoenix Dice goodness, you should do so with our coupon codes. So that you can get some tasty discounts on that gorgeous stuff and get it in your games. Now, speaking of being in games, if you want to get yourselves in contact with a cadre of professional, vetted... Hey, Steve, thanks for the follow. A professional, vetted DMs, you should head over to the fabulous DM Charlie Gaming, an awesome Discord, where even if you're not looking to jump into a game with all of their amazing DMs, you can just chat with their awesome community, get great advice, and hang out with a bunch of lovely folks. There's their Discord link there. And likewise, if you would like to do similar with our bunch of folks, you can jump in on ours as well. Of course, share your own projects as that you're running things there. And all of the other channels that we got in there, sharing all the fun things going on with you, like me, living my best Japanese life, having a student's mother arrive with an entire bonito yesterday, and having the contacts close by to be able to finish class and drive 5 minutes to a sushi chef and have it cut up and put it on the table for me right there and then. Lovely, tasty stuff. Yes, if you'd like to see that delicious sashimi and have the mouth-watering photo there, and all sorts of other things to hang out with. And you can look to be a player in games, look for players for your games, and all sorts of things over there as well. Speaking of DM Charlie, he is going to be collaborating with the fabulous Frictionless Dan later this year. They are going to be running a Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign, another excellent set of sound sets from Sirenscape for that. Just having the published stuff is so useful and wonderful. But they are looking for players. If you wish to audition for a seat at that table, head over to Dan's Twitter for details about that. Really cool bunch of folks running that. And Charlie is well versed in Well Beyond the Witchlight, as he sat through as a player for me, well, as I was DMing on the channel here, as many of you would have seen. Okay, my friends, let us jump into things. Oh, last thing, sorry, we get to get one thing, last shout out here. The awesome, nope, sorry Steve, we got you. The awesome folks over at Out of the Abyss Art, Ryu Toshi, did this gorgeous art for us here. Check out them on Instagram there and jump into their commissions if you want some awesome art for your own OCs or campaigns as well. Oh, right. Now, last time we were here in the Underdark, our adventurers had escaped from the purple worm nest with the eggs that they need for the ritual that will summon the demon lords into one place and let them fight, as we will have them hopefully weaken each other so that the remnants can be sent packing back to the abyss and the world can be saved. But we shall see. Watch this space. And Lexi, we were saying last week about how we're looking forward to that final session because when the demon lords are all pulled together, you guys will get to pilot one each and just do a big battle royale. It's going to be fun. Scarlet, hello, welcome. It's going to be a good time.
Neon Genesis Evangelion, these things.
Which
get in the mushroom, Corbin.
Which little joys of Sirenscape will we be putting onto that one, I wonder. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're doing well. We are Phoenix and Wacky. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. If you have time to stick around for a little bit, do sit comfortably and enjoy some Underdark shenanigans here. We will be jumping back in with Zakan as well in just a moment as they emerge. See if I can summon them. Emerge from the... No. Okay. He's got into the light. It's not coming back from the lights just yet. Grandma, no. And we will be continuing on our adventures here as they make their way towards the vast oblivion, which is where the lair is of a certain beholder, Karazekar, the Eye Tyrant. You should head on over and check out what's there, because you need that central eye for the ritual that you are trying to put together with your drow archmage buddy, Visceran, who has links to Anastasia, although we haven't figured out quite what yet. And hopefully they will be able to save the surface world, and the Underdark, to be fair, from being overrun by the forces of the Abyss. So, without further ado, let me shout out our raider there. Everyone do check out the fabulous Scarlet Song. They've got awesome art streams and lovely cozy times over there. And you should jump over and support them on Coffee if you want awesome encounter bundles. There's the shout outs. Please give Scarlet a follow. And here's the links. Just recently shipped over to Coffee, so jump in to get the first Astral Sea bundle, which I saw them doing out for today, which is lovely. Right, okay, so, my friends, over to you. Let's hear, as nice as this music is, let us hear some of that Sirenscape goodies, all those sound effects. Come forth. Where are we at? Da, 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 da. Boom. Okay. Drip, drip.
Drip,
So.
drip. Came through dripping, drip, drip.
Cool.
Smiles in having a 80% surety of knowing what Anastasia's talking about.
And though I just suffer alone.
Chances are half the things I say only Bunny's gonna get solid melody.
All good, all good. Okay, so all of you awakened from those interesting dreams. Oh, Rishi, thank you, my friend. Who gets the spin, buddy? You awakened from those interesting dreams. Who needs a spin? Well, that's quick. I think Anastasia. Anastasia's kind of languishing without shenanigans in their life. Corbin's grown a size. Kalo has a wild magic surge in the bank. Zakan has a long rest moat and max wisdom. And I have a short rest moat. So, Anastasia, with our good friend Rishi here, causing up some spins. Let's see what's in store.
He spins.
What you got?
He spins.
Okay, so moving on. You. There's a disadvantage, Crystal. Sorry.
Oh no.
Boop. Oops, Daisy.
Top 10 moments taken before tragedy.
Stop.
No worries, Scarlet.
Thanks,
Cheers.
y'all. Glad to be here.
Oops. Did I do that? Okay, now.
Get out of here.
You were discussing how to move forward and what to do once you reached the lair of the Beholder. When the Beholder came to you, you were beholden by the faithful servant of the fabulous Karazika the Eye Tyrant, as peeking in through into your cavern rest up spot campsite, you were confronted by Shadrach of the Eyes, a tall, thin human with a bald head covered in eye markings, clutching a staff with a varnished eye at its peak. He leaned in and he's like, oh, visitors to Karazika. It is welcome. My divine master was love to hear any news that you have, any murmurings, any whispers of places beyond. This way. Yes, this way. And he disappears out of view.
Am I still dreaming?
And we're just supposed to follow that. No, normally the wilder things are happening around you, the more likely we're supposed to act like it's fine. That's what I've found working with all of them.
Yeah, the only thing that fucks with crazy is crazier. So if we're around the craziest, no one's gonna fuck with us. So
See, that's why I punch everything.
That makes sense. So you punch the crazy, so we get close to the crazy. Of course, Corbin. What a brilliant idea.
Oh, good morning, Zakan.
oh, sorry,
Just-
Grandma.
Right?
Became
Like,
aware
oh,
of
you guys
a
is being extra
conversation.
dumb this morning.
Yeah, he's
Oh, y'all being
was trying my
extra
best
dumb
not
this
to
morning.
listen.
he's Shadrach.
So,
And Karazika.
we
Okay. No, thank you.
So we're being led to what is possibly a beholder, you know.
And his
there are
face
things beyond.
his face just like comes back into the cave mouth. A beholder? No. Karazika the Eye Tyrant. Divine, wondrous being. Welcomes you.
Mhm.
Welcomes you.
Uh-huh.
We've been welcomed.
Be welcome.
Oh no.
Deep cut.
Be welcome.
Be welcome.
Well, I suppose we're going to attempt Corbin's plan of asking the boulder for its eye.
Stop saying that was my plan. It wasn't my plan. My plan was to talk to the one we already knew. They go, here, Betty, for the cars. But no, he's got to be fresh and evil. Let's go.
this one's right here.
This was, you know what? Brains before beauty. After you, Zakan.
Age before beauty as well. And they stride off.
Right?
Zakan, as you exit from the cave, you see Shadrach of the Eyes kind of skipping and kind of almost half tumbling over their robes from time to time, but kind of luckily kind of leaning on the staff and keep just this kind of almost like a forward momentum, just kind of like lurching down the cavern ahead of you.
Got a little gangsta lean, Just...
I just keep seeing the old man from Aladdin and Jafar, who's just like, follow me. Like,
I think it's very much those vibes,
Right.
and it might have a similar ending. We'll see.
Oh, no.
Let's give him the lamp.
First, give me the lamp.
Yes. The Oblivion of Wonders.
Oh no.
Oh man,
We
like
go into a giant panther's mouth.
I'm old enough to
Right.
I'm old enough to have seen that in the cinema when it first came out, and just the cave, like the voice of the cave on the
Oh, no.
speakers was amazing.
I didn't even think of that, right?
Jealous.
What are you talking about? You got the live action version.
Yeah, it's just as good.
No.
Sure.
It wasn't bad.
I enjoyed
Until
it.
they got to
I
be
did.
prepared.
I
Until
liked-
they got to be prepared, and then I just wanted to shank somebody.
I liked
They
the
took that from me.
I liked the enlarged Iago chasing them through the city. That was fun.
See, that was nice.
That was cool. All right. Jeez, John, what, like how old I am?
That's how I'm gonna
Like
feel
31
in 10 years.
Probably actually know how
I
old
think
I am.
I think you're.
That's how I'm gonna
slightly
feel in 10 years,
nature.
and I'm like, I remember seeing Pokemon in theaters. Just know it.
Oh, Baron Dragonborn coming in with a Super Siren sub. Good on you, mate.
Hey there.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, so I think Baron just dropped in as well. So that was said unaware that Sirenscape is sat right there. Hello. Well, hello there. Okay, so he said yes.
Hello there.
This way. Mind your step. There's a puddle. Yes. Oh, stalactite. Ooh. And he kind of like singing in the rains around it. Oop, this way. Just.
Corbin is doing everything he's doing. Like he's probably like he goes around it and they go. They're like, oh, this is a really convoluted way to get here.
Oh right, Rollerjack's no worries.
There's like a straight path, and he's zigzagging.
Not better. Not better.
While following him, is it possible to use Mind Insight to get a sense for like, is he truly crazy, or like, is this like a very obvious ploy? Like, is he secretly super powerful and leading us all
Sure.
to our deaths?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Or is he just truly standing this beholder super hard?
Guys, there's a dice roll in the first half hour. What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, that's what I come here to bring.
Just like a hardcore monster lover. That's all.
That drop.
Yeah,
Boom,
is he a
mechanics.
monster fucker? Is a monster fucker check.
Ooh.
Well, let me get my dice. Hold on.
And then,
69.
It's like
Yeah.
that's a
advantage.
23 on insight.
23. Wow. I'll give you some extra stuff from that. I mean, arguably it could be a perception thing rather than a insight thing, but the way he carries himself when he's not like stumbling,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the gear that he has, like that isn't this new kind of robe stuff. And you do get the clink. There's the clink of potion bottles in there as well. I think you can actually see on the arts right there. You get the feeling that this figure was also once an adventurer, just like for all of the people you've shepherded through the Underdark, the lost souls and things that you've been able to rescue. This is definitely one that slipped through the net, and he seems. And you're aware of the enchantment rays, and the other tools at the fingertips, the eye stalk tips of a beholder's toolkit, and know that it will probably he's probably pretty adult, and seems to be fully believing that the beholder is a divine entity.
Gotcha.
You also get the feeling that the eye on top of the staff, the varnished eye, which we can see there, is definitely trained. Like the staff will kind of like spin in his hand, you know, like in the vertical axis, so that the eye is like looking back at you. Even when he kind of like uses it and kind of pushes forward, so it's turned around, it will spin around again so that the eye is looking back at you. You think perhaps his master has some sort of control over that eye. And also, I think something Kalo and Zakan would know with their knowledge of the Underdark, you also get that uncomfortable feeling of being watched. And can everyone drop me passive perceptions quickly?
Yep.
19.
19.
Damn, Grandma. 16.
Yes, Travis. 16.
Always watching.
Mine's
15.
a 10.
Okay.
Oh.
And so it's just us reading the book. La, la, la.
I don't see shit.
No thoughts, only book.
Only but and I'm 15.
As it should be. And Zakan, on occasion, when you're not keeping an eye on the eye, out of the corner of your eye, you seem to glimpse eyes in the stone. But when you turn, they're gone. But this is something you have heard of as a phenomenon of the proximity of beholder lairs, which is something you look out for, so that you don't stumble into one by mistake.
And Zakan is paying very close attention to the path they're taking, even with all the crazy zigzag walking of this guy.
Fair.
Thanks to the feature, the ranger feature, I'll remember the way out of here. If I say when that becomes necessary.
Yeah, we smash cut to you all just running with just fire down the tunnel behind you.
This way.
Not again.
Okay.
I'm sure
Every
this will go
time,
better
Zakan.
than last time.
Okay. So you continue on, and you find yourselves arriving at a vertical, shaft in the Underdark here, and there are kind of rough rope ladders, which Shadrach just kind of almost like dangerously just kind of like vaults out onto and just like loops his arm around it and kind of swings up, and he's like looking up, and it creaks kind of ominously as his weight is put onto it. This way, down into the oblivion.
I like to think Anastasia and Corbin just keep making this face at each other. Just like, Because I think at this point Corbin's kind of like crawling with everyone because they're a size bigger than everyone else.
Right.
So they're like crouching down like this.
Are they still core big?
They're still core big.
Okay. Now
We
all of
haven't
you,
rested, so-
there's a couple of rope ladders on this tunnel, and it definitely looks like it was created. It's not a natural fissure in the rock. And some of you would know that they do have a disintegration ray which they like to use to bore out their lairs, beholders, and they do enjoy a good vertical element to their lairs. And as you start to clamber down, you see that there are caves and tunnels leading off this main section that you're in, and every now and then you'll glimpse slaves that are owned by the beholder, various humanoid races. You see a few shield dwarfs, a couple of drow, some Sverfneblin, some goblins, and they're kind of peeking out, almost fearfully, at these new arrivals, as they can hear Shadrach kind of cackling and chatting away to themselves as they descend. And as you reach the bottom of this vertical entrance here, there is a sharp 90-degree bend, and it just goes straight across. And you can see down the short tunnel ahead, there is a wide open space about 100 feet across where the tunnel opens, and there are various bridges like crisscrossing it and rope ladders and things all around the space. And let me bring you over to the map.
Remind me to get a beholder contractor when I settle down.
Shout out to Bear Gardener for this vast oblivion map here. As there's nothing in the module.
Look at all those dimensions.
Right, it's cool, eh? Let's say you come in from the east here. Let me grab you
Spooky.
guys. Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Still small.
Oh, I thought you said
Bigger. There
East.
we go. Let's get
Wait,
giant,
what kind of map you reading, lad?
giant Corbin in the back. Okay, why are you all so small? Wait,
Why are you so tiny?
why so tiny?
Why are you so little? Why are you so little?
Zakam's right says. Okay, so you are coming out of the tunnel there. Just off camera is your menagerie, Corbin. Except the baby hook horror who's still with you, I think.
No.
He's in my pocket now.
Yep.
They have to be in my pocket. I am big.
Okay, so yeah, you have arrived there, and Shidrak is skipping ahead of you there, and let's have a look here. Yeah, Shidrak just kind of like bounces out onto the kind of swaying, moving walkway there, out and kind of skips out into the middle here. He's like, come, this way? Yes, mind, yes. Oh, long way down, long way down. Yes, this way. Come on.
Down?
And you make your way forward, and you see just this dizzying drop below you, disappearing into the darkness with various levels of bridges and things crisscrossing to various tunnels below. You can make sure that so you realize once you kind of look out into the space there, you can see that it's just like a 10-foot drop between layers, so you could climb up or drop down if you wanted to. Shidrak has stopped in the middle there and is kind of peering into the darkness above and holding that staff aloft, and he's like, Karazika, we have visitors. Perhaps some word on that you seek. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Are you sure your leaders here, or do you just hear them sometimes? Perhaps you hear them in your head whenever you're here in the tunnels.
Come forth that they may greet you, and you shall say.
Well,
Is there a type of greeting or offering that we should make to your master to ensure he's in good spirits for our conversation?
He will do as he pleases, regardless. Yes. And as you kind of move forward there and start to move out onto the bridge, you catch movement. Probably use Akan first with that passive performance there, of a huge bulbous figure slowly descending just through the air, not using anything, just drifting down with the levitation that they have from the shadowy ceiling above, which disappears into darkness up high. Let me quickly bring our friend here. Let's see, let's put him over there. Hello.
Oh. The eyes have it, and you're real.
It's like, yes. And Shidrak's like, of course. Of course. This creature just comes down. Shidrak, I thank you for your service, as always. Who is it that stumbles into the vast oblivion? Master, these, your worshipfulness, these folks have come to us from beyond, from the outside. Perhaps they have heard what the strange creature could not provide. They will provide information or entertainment. Infotainment, if you will. He's strung
I
off.
thought that was called edutainment.
I will call it what I like.
Some people call it reality television.
Oh, that's even worse.
Let me do this. He's like, it is infotainment. It is called infotainment. And like a bolt of electrical energy just goes flying between you.
Okay, your house, your channels, whatever.
Can you stop pissing it off? Because if it turns you into a pile of ash, I'm gonna laugh. You muted?
I can't do anything to help you. The alliance of the blade can only go so far.
What do you mean? It's the alliance of the sword, not the alliance of the blade.
And that's the first thing I'm gonna change after you die from doing something dumb.
I called dibs on your stuff.
All that stumbles into the vast oblivion is the stuff of Karasika.
Corbin slowly starts throwing their stuff outside of the cave. So it's not there.
Natasha just
Not
holds
to-
her book extra tight.
Put it over
Oh,
here.
it's just like. So you keep saying stuff that make me want to rob you, but I'm gonna keep that to myself.
What?
I mean, I'll help you,
stuff?
Rob.
Wait.
I'm not saying nothing.
The beholder kind of just bobs menacingly. He's just like, kneel, all of you, before my power. And Shadrach just immediately just drops. All hail! All hail! Yes, the mighty.
Our faces
the mighty.
follow him to the ground. Just.
He's,
I got a bad knee.
Zakan, you're next to him. He kind of wraps your knees with the staff.
Yeah, Zakan will take a knee. Zakan will play along.
No. Oh yes, I will take a knee. This gives me perfect fucking turn. I would like to aim. Like no, I'm fine. No, it's fine.
I think-
It's fine.
Yeah, and I think Corbin, you're probably still like on the cliff edge mostly.
Yeah, I'm just like just full attack on time. Just over, just like I'm kneeling in spirit.
I got a bum knee. It's been iffy since the accident, you know, like.
A
Make
half.
your skirts long enough, you could like just do this. And it would,
Just crouch.
like Bob the Tomato, just
Ready to launch. Okay, it's like, some sort of half giant, I see. A worthy worker. You should join my devoted followers.
We unfortunately have much more important things to handle, but it seems that you have noticed what is happening here in the Underdark. And I'm sure its influence is beginning to reach even here.
Nothing trespasses within the vast oblivion against my will.
then I use my very medium-sized halo of spores to kind of show them a little bit. It's like, so you haven't noticed the corruption, and then like my spores start like mimicking like the growth that was in my dream, like how they all just kind of bubbled and moved. You haven't noticed everything going through the Underdark?
He and Zakan, you know that beholders are very paranoid, very nervous creatures. It kind of like darts away from the outpouring of these spores. What's this No, I have purged my tunnels of all such vile growths. No, back!
Then you're who we're looking for.
Yes.
The Great One.
Yes.
The one who was powerful enough to make all of this go away and keep even their workers safe.
What of the various dangers should I offer my protection against?
The Lords of the Abyss seek to expand their domain.
I was gonna say the same thing, yes.
They trespass into the Underdark where they do not belong. Their greed causes them to overrun.
Not about the bickerings of other idiots throughout this underworld. They dare not come into my domain.
It wouldn't be of their own doing. They're being tricked to disrespect you.
Who is? He comes like rushing forward again.
Wait, what was that bitch name? Hold on.
Zerktamoy, the lady of the
Yes, thank you. I was like, what was her name?
I will deal with anything that thinks it can come into my zone of influence here. And she looks, yes, yes, the zone, yes, in the zone. Karazaka's always in the zone. Yes, thank you, Shirok.
Can I whisper something to Zakai?
He's a little far away.
He is. I'm sorry. I'm not next to you. I keep like putting myself next to everyone, and I'm not.
Anastasia, yes.
Oh, okay. Because it's like.
Just gotta lift Anastasia and like
this
whisper into her ear. It's like,
right? It's just like, just like, what if he's the last thing we get, and we tell him we need his eye, like we need him to oversee our armies as we fight for him. He'll be the last piece we get, and he'll willingly come to us.
All right. Stasia's gonna wobble over to Grandma.
Careful, you've got a bad knee.
from the incident. And just whisper to Grandma.
Hey, there's our
Play a
plan.
weird telephone on this bridge.
This is the best game of telephone I've ever played.
Anastasia, as you go across there, he's like, no whispering! And a bolt of lightning goes out. There are no secrets from Karazakar here in my lair.
Of course, whatever you need to tell me, you can tell me openly with due respect to Karazakar here.
That's better.
Oh, of course. There's nothing but respect for the most glossy iris in the land. You're very hydrated, sir.
It's like a long tongue just comes up and
the eye.
Vainly licks the eyeball. Oh, thank you very much.
I do keep it moist.
Everyone was skirting around that particular word, but
we just made an unspoken agreement. And you're just like, hey, bitches.
Grandma, no!
Grandma, no!
Oh my god. Yes, well hydrated one.
Well hydrated one. I simply didn't want to waste your time with a plan if it wasn't good enough.
Ah, yes. It is very unlikely that you know anything that I do not.
Of course. I am all size, not many brains.
For instance, I'll bet you've heard not a murmur of the maze engine.
Have I, in fact, ever heard of the maze?
Corbin knows what they know. You have
Like,
not.
Corbin doesn't.
Mm.
They're gonna like make a show of like. You're right.
And
Of course, it would be something you'd know.
Of course. As well as, I'll bet you've never heard of the gallery where angels no longer soar and fly.
What is such a place? Right? Like,
Oh.
and what is such a place that it stops even angels from taking flight?
And Zakan, as you're kneeling there, kind of face, not wanting to meet any of the eyes.
Fair.
At the mention of angels, there's a slight kind of movement, like past your shoulder, and then going down through the slits in the bridge and down below, and you see a couple of black rose petals go falling past you, which is a flower you last saw in your dream. And Kalo, I think you would notice that your Sorrow Star, prone to weeping as it is, seems to intensify a little. You can hear the drip as it hits the bridge below.
Your wisdom is infinite. You're most gracious and most powerful. Just kind of looking over at Zakan. Please, do tell us more of this place where angels can no longer fly.
We can offer you information of the outside.
Outside? Up on the surface?
As best we can, your humble servant here, motioning to the hype man who brought us in, mentioned that there was some information you were seeking. We can offer whatever we can if...
By the way, everyone speaks Undercommon, right? This is all in Undercommon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it'd be very funny if not. Since we're in the Underdark.
No, I can't. I don't know what I've been saying, but it seems to have been working out.
They responded somehow.
No, I can speak on it.
Yeah, right. I remember everyone saying last time. By the way, speaking of the surface, it is a year since you were fighting against detached heads with strangling entrails behind them, up in the temple of the.
No, it
of your
hasn't.
People. It has.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
all right.
Tomorrow is Tanabata, and it was the story of Tanabata and the star-crossed lovers, the star-separated lovers.
That feels
Hey,
like
Hunter.
it was like just a few months ago. Don't do that.
Tanabata.
Time.
Yeah, Lexi,
What is
I used the Japanese festival of Tanabata, and there was a nun up in the monastery connected with Corbin's order. That
I was this close to having my own lair. I mean, hideout. I mean,
and she was
home
going to
base.
be reunited with her lover who was Altair, which is the person in the Tanabata story. But I used Altair from Street Fighter for the token.
Hell yeah.
As you do. And yeah, the whole monastery was swamped with demonic possession, as some
I'd
parts.
have cleaned them out. I'd have fixed the floors. I'd have put a nice little tapestry up there. Like, it'd have been great.
Hey Hunter, this is the vast oblivion, the lair of a beholder, here in the Underdark part of the Out of the Abyss campaign. Although there's no official map, so this one is by. Let me shout out that folk again. The fabulous Bear Gardener over there on Patreon. Some
Always cool
found on Reddit. Fabulous tool that it is. Okay, so So yeah, you Kayla, you say to talk more about these angels here. And it seems like Karazakar is quite enjoying the audience and being able to show off what they know and things like that. And he's like,
Yes, poor ignorant fools. Allow me to gift you with some knowledge. Then we can discuss its worth to you.
We would be most grateful.
There is a place known as the Labyrinth.
and Zakan is aware of that region of the Underdark.
Within there lies the Gallery of Angels. Fallen angels, forever imprisoned for their dark deeds. I would have done it myself, but they were already petrified when we found them.
And Zakan, I'm going to say you lose track of time for a second. And the surroundings, the dark cavern, the floating beholder, the luminescent crystals in the wall, all of it disappears for a moment, and you find yourself kneeling not on this rickety wooden bridge, but... Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry. Did I catch it? Okay. Okay, got it. Eberron Casino and Emotional should not be right next to each other.
I like to think that this is the beholder, like, you know, trying to generate some music, like, magically. He's like, oh, wait, right, shit, wrong one.
It's like smashing. Sorry. And instead of the wooden walkway, you suddenly find yourself in that mirror-like, watery area that you were in your dream. And ripples just going out from where you have appeared once more. It wasn't like you were always there. It seems that you have appeared here again, and your displacement of the water sends out ripples across. And almost expected this time, as you had seen in your dream, that long trailing robe dragging into the water, the cowl over the head, and the bundle of black roses in their hands, the Mother of Sorrows, who was once Tidra, comes stepping to you through the water again. And she kind of cups your chin and lifts your masked face. Although here it was revealed, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
In dreams
in
and
the
visions.
dream, yeah, right in the visions, right? Yeah, so she cups your chin and lifts your head up, and she's like, "You do not bow to me." And she just kind of lifts, and you kind of stand with the movement and stand up in front of her. This evil being does speak truthfully. If you can find this place, perhaps there is more that could be learnt of what happened. Do you recall, Zakan, I once told you of my previous partner, Ogsrion? They were part of something, were cast down, not for failures such as I, but for evil deeds done. And these others, these other angels that now rest in this gallery of angels, eternally punished, they were those that conspired with Oxrian. He was taken. Devils with darker plans and more fiendish goals interrupted his punishment and diverted him to the Nine Hells. But the others are still there. Perhaps my sons didn't see it to be the right thing to do, that they would allow his forgiveness and return to Mount Celestia. But perhaps if we know more, perhaps we can reach him again. I sense he's so very far away. Briefly in the meta for everyone, Oxrian's soul is currently in an axe in Eberron with one of his sons. And if you are able to do this, and if there is a connection able to be made there, you could potentially stop the plans that the Nine Hells have for connecting to all of those juicy souls in Eberron.
The con puts a fist over their heart and they say, I am as ever in your service, and if this would bring you any measure of closure or comfort, assist you in any way, then of course it will be done. Your son's name, if I may ask.
She almost winces in pain at remembering them and calling their names to her lips again. Lincoln and Tyrannex.
Find out what I can. These ones that were cast down with Oxrian, were they 6 in number?
Good question. Is that because you need?
I mean, if it's more than 6, then that's just extra. That's fine. Yeah.
It's on the shopping list. It's
Right, you
okay.
need, yeah,
we can get more.
You need
You need 6 or more.
feathers, right? Yeah. I mean, it says you can use the feathers for the thing, so there must be enough there. Yeah. Where is
Just
it?
call it
Yeah.
9. It seems thematically appropriate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of them. So
Oh,
with
more than
Oxrian, it
6.
would have been 9.
Hey, there you go.
Just
I
the
will
right,
find out what I can.
just the right
And-
number for angelic corruption.
Of course. To put a stop to what is happening here, we require their feathers, but it seems they have been petrified.
For
My current power, I have no way to relieve that.
the mayhem, even if you were able, this punishment is beyond relief. They shall never be released from their bonds. But for the Archmage's needs, their petrified feathers would also suffice.
Maynard, is there comfort that I could bring to them would, destroying them, let their souls move on.
I'm afraid not. Whatever it is they did, they are destined to pay the price for all eternity. Now, go and tread carefully with this creature. It is so utterly devoid of empathy or anything that you or I understand. And she places a hand on your shoulder and starts to walk away through the water, each footfall sending out ripples across the mirror-like surface. And the darkness switches for that of the vast oblivion once more.
I think on the outside, like to anyone observing, it would have been that thing where their body starts to like disincorporate, like they begin to be like not all the way there. The Back to the Future effect, as I always refer to it. Start to fade away like Marty's parents out of the photo.
And you, but for the others, it was a very short time.
Yeah, so I think it's like a flicker.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have shared my vast knowledge, what is it that you shall bring to me? Do you have news, perhaps, of the maze engine? This latest trinket for my vast wealth of treasures.
May have heard of it under a different name. What is the maze engine?
Only something, a device that has the power to change the very reality that we observe.
Looks at Anastasia.
Just doing weird things with her hands, just like
Is our resident knower of all things magical. Very, very knowledgeable.
Remains to be seen.
They
book
have a
is
book.
vibrating.
He. Yes?
She's like, I'm knowledgeable in some magics.
He tilts towards Anastasia, and his central eye just kind of narrows and focuses very strongly on the book.
A wondrous, powerful grimoire.
Yes.
Shadrach, I demand it.
Jack
Oh,
like,
you
kind of
go.
skips to his feet. Oh, yes, of course, yes. Of course, yes. Any and all offerings shall be made to your divine worshipfulness. Yes, please, if you would mind. He says to Anastasia.
Krebs fireball.
And right here, and right in front of the beholder and its icon, nothing happens. And Zakan, you know that central eye has that rather awkward anti-magic field at the front of it.
The Khan kind of places an arm in front of Zedrak to stop him moving over and addresses the beholder as they stand. We require this in order to continue with our work. We could.
Irrelevant! I require it now.
Excuse me, yes, if you if you wouldn't mind, if I could just kind of cut under there. Yep, thank you.
Just smacks at his hand. Just no.
It is as you say, most great and humble master. All knowledge that we possess is insignificant in comparison to your eternal wisdom. I assume a small grimoire wouldn't be of any use to your magnificence.
Even the knowledge of the artifacts that you yourselves carry is woefully... Crap, what's what I'm looking for? Yes, lacking. There we go. That's what...
So why would you require something so woefully lacking? With your infinite knowledge, would it not be a waste of your eternal time?
Shadrach, why do I not have it?
He's like, sorry, master. This old lady is rather spry.
Yeah, just still like with the quarterstaff, like just kind of like moving it and blocking.
It's like one of those old like kung fu movies, just like.
Not even like watching him. Still like.
Yeah, like for one side.
You're most powerful. You spoke of not wanting any abyssal influence within your domain.
If you think this has any threats to me, you are very mistaken. Hand it over at once.
And
I'm sure you already knew this with your vast knowledge and maybe just forgot with everything going on. But this book does contain a bit of a caveat of being chased by such abyssal influences that you wouldn't want knocking at your door to get back. I'm sure you knew that. You of course know so much more than I. It just might have slipped your mind.
Anastasia, could you please make a strength saving throw?
Strength, not one of Anastasia's powerful stats.
No.
I have a -1, bro.
Oh, samesies.
You know how weird this is? I have like a +12 to strength in like my other characters. This feels so gross. I hate it.
Timely oopsal strength spin of the wheel? No.
I rolled a 20, so 19.
Oh shit. If you've got invokes,
damn.
if you've got invokes, let those phoenixes fly.
All 20s are still 20s as rolled.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, sorry, I do not. Actually, I've been thinking about this recently. Actually, whether like like if it's possible and therefore I've asked for a roll. Like if it's impossible, then I wouldn't have asked for a roll.
Yeah.
Should a nat 20 be a nat 20? Because like roar, it's only attacks.
Right.
Right. But it's like I don't know. I mean, how does everyone run it? Or how do people play it mostly? I think if it's possible that and you've done, I think it shouldn't. If it's a contested roll, it shouldn't be automatic because they could still be better than you.
Yeah.
Right.
But if it's just a skill check on your own behalf, you've done the best you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right, I think
That might not even mean success. That could just be
Anastasia's
the best of
extreme.
my abilities.
right.
I could still fail and just do it to the best of my abilities.
Hey Bree,
Exactly.
good to have you. Thank
Also,
you
am I
for looking
using
before.
is the disadvantage thing immediate? Like, do I roll for the disadvantage right now?
Oh, thank
'Cause I
you, honest
Oh,
and
no.
worthy player.
Was there a crystal?
Please,
I want to get it out of the way before something serious happens, okay?
Please roll
Was it like a
again.
disintegration roll or something?
Well, that's a 12.
Okay. Down to an 11 or 13 down to 12?
13 down to 12.
Okay.
Better?
Thank you, Rishi.
Rishi, what?
Okay. There is a strange kind of distortion in the air from one of the eye stalks of the beholder as it uses its telekinesis ray and yoink. 12 is not enough. The grimoire, rustling menacingly, goes zipping off the bridge and starts disappearing up into the shadowy space above.
No. I didn't like doing that. You made me do that. Don't think I wanted to do that.
Anastasia pulls out her crossbow. Just. I need my book back.
Shadrach gets very nervous and starts like skipping up and down, like making the whole bridge kind of jump a little bit. It's just like, no, let's not, no, yes, no, please now, come on.
Points it at his face.
And that is when I shall switch the music. And we can jump into a wee bit of initiative. Everyone,
Just a wee bit.
get
Hey,
that.
Grandma didn't stop me, so.
Yeah.
Bree.
As we've had Avernus murmuring. Oh, Bree, thank you. As we've had Avernus murmurings here,
21.
let us get some good old Avernus rock up in here. Bree, thank you so much, you legend. And let's see what these spins are going to do to things before we get things going here.
Well, negotiation was never our strongest point.
Starting in the far corner, there's Zakan.
Let's see.
Not,
What do we got?
not your neighbour's grandma. Coming in with a... Wow. The alert just went for Bree's thing there. It's like, hello? Okay, spin. Zakan coming in with a... What's it gonna be?
What we got?
Stop. Advantage. Now, everyone, Lexi, remember, did you see the message? We're doing like regular advantage these days. You have to say before that you want to roll with advantage, rather than after seeing the first roll.
Gotcha.
And Corbin, hey, Corbin, back in the world of the medium-sized adventurers.
I am
The worst timing.
I am not Corbig. I am a Corby. I am a Corby. I still got 21 in an initiative though. So.
Sweet. Okay. Sorry. Please
Gotta change my name in soon.
Technical difficulties of a wheel of shenanigans here. Just go a quick refresh. Thank you so much, Bree. Everyone, do keep an eye out on the fabulous folks over at QuestJunkies, as Bree will be DMing their upcoming Stradalicious campaign with the Countess von Strad.
There it is.
It's gonna be fabulous. And
Gonna be fabulous.
Bree, what do you think? Is now a kind of reveal-y kind of time? You are the gifter of all those subs there. Would you like me to reveal something that I have the ability to reveal? Haven't said it yet out loud.
I've got 15 on initiative.
No, hang on 2 seconds. I'll get that in a second. Getting these wheels spinning. Kalo.
Hi.
Make that 2 wild magic surges. Waiting on your turn. Fabulous. And Anastasia, as you lose your book, which isn't your spell focus, don't worry. Spinning in here with also a wild magic surge, as the source of your power is wrenched away from you.
Love that.
You just throw an arcane tantrum.
I think there was this like tense like second with like Zakan like holding the person back, looking back and forth, and then Anastasia just crossbow.
Right?
It's just.
And
Lets out a deep sigh.
sorry everyone, bad
They're just
news.
like, 1 second. Wait a minute. Just hold on. Come on, guys.
Bad news everyone. Karazaka, the Eye Tyrant, our beholder, has max constitution.
Oh, you just rolled max con.
Yep.
For the wheel.
I did.
Watch.
Saves.
Okay. So while I'm just quickly pulling up this here. Yes, Bree said sure there. So do stay tuned not only to QuestJunkies to see Bree in action, but here on Phoenix Iwaki as of next month, as Bree will be one of the fabulous people joining me to head to space to do some crimes as we
Let's go.
we are playing the Blades of Brawl, a Blades in the Dark campaign, a mini 6 or 7 session campaign starting at the end of August and through the summer break, as we will be playing Blades in the Dark on the Rook of Brawl. So
These crimes.
it's going to be
You'll never
good.
find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
And how? Please, Beholder, where are you? There, come here.
Behold the beholder.
There it is. Lost the stat look there. Hype, indeed. Okay. So, their con. They already had 18, so it's only a +1. But there we go. That's there. Now, Shadrach. Dang. Oh, that's close up. Yikes. Hello. Okay. So, difference to battle. A chance to dream.
No.
No, it's not. Hang on. Ooh, also, as I remind myself with a quote, that might also be connected to something coming up on the channel later in the year as well. Hey, the Mandy! Hello! How's it going? Jumping in here with the raiding party. Welcome in, raiders. How you doing? Hope you had a fantastic session. We are playing Out of the Abyss, and we have just kicked off a bit of a scrap with a Beholder in this interesting multi-layered map here.
We were having a good chat. We were like this close.
Yeah.
Welcome in, raiders. Good to see you. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. ! Enter to jump into our giveaway today. We're going to be drawing the winner in about 40 minutes or so. Yeah, give us a follow if you like lots of fun stories. We play D&D mostly, but we like to dip our toes into things like Blades in the Dark and the new Candela Obscura. We had a fun one-shot with that. Looking forward to trying out the fabulous Castles and Crusades from our buddies over at Troll Lord Games. All these sorts of fun bits and bobs. So yeah, jump in.
To see us disintegrated.
We shall see. So, behold the buddy. Ha! Come on, please be good.
Oh, friend.
So. Could have been worse. Okay, and Shadrach of the eyes. Ah. And Chris, the stat block is somewhat less defining of his background. It's like Shadrach, medium humanoid, any race. It's like whatever you fancy.
Any is it?
No, it's because it's the mage stat block.
That's why.
Caleb, enter thy initiative if you were to be so kind.
Well, friends, this is the first time probably ever. It's a natural 20 on initiative.
Woot.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Nice.
Let those phoenix fly.
Hey.
Yay.
We're in charge of it now.
We shall see. Okay. Bum. I'm gonna let these things just fly to our raiders instead. Hi. There we go. Oh, Bree, that was a nice combination. Okay. Let me also, whilst we're at it, what I should do? Let me do a shout out to the fabulous Mandy here. It's the right one round. The Mandy. Mandy, if you haven't had to raid and fade there, got to play together. Want to play together sometime. Everyone, give Mandy a follow there. Awesome stuff. All right. So let me pop this up in the corner here. Yeah, I'm gonna say there was a move that the Beholder has, but I think grabbing the book was what started things here. So, Kalo, first things first. As I rarely have a spike of memory. Could you please give me 2 D100 roll and tell me which is for Paladin and which is for Bard?
You know what? We'll do one for each.
Right? Why wouldn't we?
That sounds like a lovely idea.
So, Bard first.
Yep. Bard first is going to be a 15.
15 on the Wild Magic table. Oh.
Oh,
And,
please.
Oh boy.
oh my.
You cast.
Cool.
You cast Shatter on the most delicate objects within range, which is definitely the bridge.
Oh no. Oh no.
Bree, welcome to your second TPK viewing on the channel.
Shut up! No!
The move I was talking about for the Beholder is that he uses his disintegrate ray on the bridge. But oh boy.
Down we go.
Well, let's do the Paladin one as well. See what happens.
I might save us. Hey, we might get Featherfall. You never know. Featherfall.
Wow.
It's the answer to life. It's 42.
42 on the Paladin table gives you.
Is that the Beholder Destroy spell?
I hope
Yes.
so. It's my favorite.
Yes.
Oh, this is pretty good. And could come in useful. For the next minute, your Lay on Hands feature equally heals and cures your nearest ally and the target.
Nice.
So if you did 10 healing for
Yeah, 2 for
Zakar
1.
and then Corbin was nearby, Corbin would get it too.
No
Yes.
TPKs for you tonight, Bree. Let's go.
Well, don't make it Bree's fault. The wheel's fault, if anything.
And John's the one who
okay.
stole the book.
John's the one. Yes, John is the one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
No TPKs for you, John.
I mean, here, I shall use this cluster of books to approximate the. It was I. Good luck, Lee. Okay.
John and his love of books.
All of that. Okay, so one of the best things I did is for one of our Wanderer sponsors to for their deal to be that I get a book each month. This is awesome. Okay. And my book for this month was the Book of Ebb and Tides, so that I could bring the Mother of Sorrows in as a warlock, and then her first as a warlock patron, sorry, and then her first warlock went and died.
Seems like there's space for another one.
Space too soon.
Steven, you're killing me.
No, I did that
Slowly,
already.
intimately.
Oh.
Not again.
Hey.
Just keeps giving. Just keeps giving.
As I said, I can't be a
Okay.
warlock. Too stupid.
Bree, my offline group yesterday were very nervous. Like there was and Tomb of Annihilation on Monday. It's like this first week of streams, and we're in the last 4 sessions of our Ravenloft campaign as well. So everyone's very nervous at the moment. It's like, okay, Shatter. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from the bridge. 3D, a creature made of inorganic material, non-magical object. Okay, takes the damage as well. So, Caleb,
Hi.
please roll me 3d8s.
Hope it's a real hardy
Sorry,
bridge.
guys.
As I said, the most delicate object within range was the stipulation.
Oh,
Dang.
well, it rolled well 14.
We're about middle of the road.
That's not too bad, yeah. And 3d8. Okay, 14 damage. Note it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so. Let me have a quick look here. Okay, so yes, that is. Oh yeah, what was the range?
I think it's 10 foot radius.
It
for
is.
Shatter, right?
It is 10 foot radius. Yes. So that doesn't get Corbin. Hooray!
Yay!
So with a just reverberating through this whole thing, the beholder kind of tilts in midair. It's like, huh? What are you doing? And the bridge is destroyed. Shedrak is standing directly above the next bridge down. So would just immediately fall onto that. Although, yes, actually, yeah. And actually, Zakan and Kayla, I'd say you're both right next to it as well. So would you like to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Let's hope this works out. I'm going to use one of my advantage crystals because
Yep, roll with advantage.
I don't want to fall.
Don, can I do something
So weak in the
different?
bones.
2 seconds. Let's just check what Zakan's doing first. So just one at a time.
Thank God for that advantage crystal. So that's a 25.
Nice. Okay. I think we have a DC here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you take Zakan. You just take a D6 as you fall. You take 6 bludgeoning as you slam painfully. Your ribs like slamming into that bridge below you, but you are holding onto the edge of that bridge there. That one.
Did I
below
take
you.
anything from the shatter as well, or just the fall?
I think.
Or does the shatter just affect the bridge?
Yeah, I'm gonna say because it was very specifically just on the object. So I think, yeah, but it is a 10-foot. Yeah, no, that is a fair comment. Yeah, actually, I do need a Constitution saving throw as well.
You know, I love extra damage. I have so many hit points to spare.
Kayla, what's your save DC for the bud?
Oh
So
god,
we
it's
have
the
both.
same. It's 16.
16. Okay.
That's a mere 11.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you also take that. What was it again, Kayla?
14.
14 damage. Okay. And yourself, Kayla, please.
Yeah.
And
Let's see if I can
Anastasia, con save, please.
see if I can
Yay.
save against myself.
And our Shadrach here.
+2.
As it turns out,
Also
I cannot
fails.
save against myself.
Yep, Shadrach also failed, so they get 14. 17?
Yes.
Yeah, so you take
Okay.
half, so 7.
I'm dead.
That was it. That was all of them.
Wow.
That was it.
I've
It's a
heard-
wizard.
I've heard about wizards. Yeah. Okay. Ouch. Okay. So yeah, you both take the damage there, and one. Kayla, what were you trying to do? As the bridge disappears.
So, is there any way, because I don't know how far it is for Anastasia, is there any way to grab Anastasia in midair and throw her to the nearest bridge?
I'm going to say, no, you have the chance to save yourself, but not that much versatility as you're falling.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sorry.
All right.
If you were on solid ground, maybe.
Yeah, no worries.
You mother. Fuck!
No worries at all. I'll make that dex save then.
Me?
No, Kayla.
Oh, I need to make a dex save.
11?
11. Okay. I'm afraid you miss the one right next to you, which means, hang on, let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You take 15 bludgeoning damage and are prone 40 feet down.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Let's have a look here. I'll use this one. So yeah, you are down 40 feet. Anastasia, can you give me that dex save, please? I really hope you make it, because there's only one bridge below where you are.
Making a deck save, you said?
Yes, please.
I get a plus.
You have a crystal if you want to use it.
I will definitely use it.
Get up. Kayla also had one. Could have gone with that.
It's a dirty 20. I rolled a 17 plus 3.
Nice. Okay. So that one is used.
What spells can I still
and-
use without the book, though? All of them?
Yeah, you just haven't learned. You can't learn new spells for the next day.
Okay.
So yeah, you're good. You're good.
Sure.
Yeah.
The voice of the book is speaking to Anastasia.
Yes.
From the shadows above.
The book surprisingly sounds like Offbeat Outlaw right now.
Why does the book sound hard? I hate
the
this
book doesn't
session.
sound as sinister as I thought. It just sounds very friendly.
It's a bit soothing, actually.
Why did you lose me?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to be in a beholder's horde.
Yeah, we're in front of a beholder, so anti-magic field, so I can't do shit anyway.
Run.
You can fire out that crossbow bolt you got.
Okay, Anastasia, you grab that one down there and take 3d6, 14 damage.
I'm dead.
Again?
You gotta stop making that joke. It's scary. It's scary. Okay, and
I'll tell y'all when I'm actually close.
Zakan is 1 below. Why can I not find this icon when I want to? Where it is? Hey, okay, 1 down. Yeah, these are on the token here. These are the levels down, and Shadrach is also on that same platform, prone. You are hanging off it though, Zakan. Is Shadrach before you? No, damn it. I was going to Shadrach just kick you off. By the way, Anastasia, there's only that one bridge below where your token is, so if you had missed that, it would have been all the way down to the bottom.
Whoops.
And one of those max falling damage, 20 d6.
Just assume I died. Just assume I died.
No, you made it. You got that dirty 20, which is good. Okay, so Kalo, you are 40 feet down. You can use 10 feet of your movement to go up a level.
You know what? We'll do that. We'll use all that movement to do that and go up a level with 10 feet.
Well, hang on. So you're down on this one here. You see that shadowy one down there?
Yeah, the bottom one, right?
Yeah, I mean, it takes 10 feet to climb, but you do need to be next to a bridge. So the next one is this one over here. So you need to run 1, 2. You have to run 15 feet. And then, so basically, it's 25 feet to get there, a level up.
A level
Would I
up,
need to jump at all, or?
Yes, that's climbing 10 feet as well. So it's 25. You ran 15 feet along the bridge and then climbed 10 feet.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So you're now 30 feet down. But the next bridge is directly there, so you want to go... Can you go 35? Can you dash? You gonna dash, or what?
No, I was thinking, just based off the range, I thought I could help my allies, but I think right now we're kind of in a shit situation.
I mean, the
So,
beholder's
you know what?
floating above
We'll
you.
do the dash.
The beholder's floating above you if you want to use ranged.
I'm a paladin. What kind of fucking range do I have?
Dash, yep.
Yeah, we'll dash.
Okay, so you've got... You can dash, you can climb twice, right?
Yeah.
So if you use 20 feet, that'll bring you up here. And that puts you on the same bridge as Shadrach and Zakan.
Amazing. Okay. Before I end my turn, because I can do it now, I'd like to bonus action give Bardic Inspiration to Zakan.
Nice.
Hey.
How do you do that?
Hey.
And yes, I think as we climb up, there's a very sonorous voice that greets Zakan, who's struggling to get up. Grandma got run over by a beholder.
Thank you kindly. Okay, and yeah, as you clamber up there with that dash, over to Corbin with Zakan on deck.
Whew. Okay, so
The bridge just disappears in front of you, Corbin, and everyone just woof, disappears down. You panic to look over, but everyone is clinging onto bridges, but like, ah!
okay. They go like into just like battle mode. Like, okay, fine. Then I guess we're doing this. And they're gonna look back at the menagerie, and they'll be like, Webster, I choose you. While I roll my ferocity. Ooh. Okay. All right. Now, am I not remembering correctly? Do they already have points they start with, or is it only the ferocity that I roll?
Yeah, it's just that first roll.
That first roll? Okay, so then I rolled a 4, so that Webster has 4 ferocity. I'm not going to use any right now. that I am going to use Webster's bonus actions to make my feet sticky with his sticky web bonus
I
action.
said stinky. I was like, yeah.
Sticky, no, sticky.
Way ahead of you, Sasha.
I
Way
think
ahead
it
of
could
you.
also work.
Just to remind, caregiver is within 5 feet of it. Webster, I'm just not going to say the spider. Webster can coat the bottom of the caregiver's feet and footwear with a selective adhesive. This allows the caregiver to move up, down, across vertical surfaces, and upside down along ceilings while leaving their hands free,
Nice.
giving their caregiver a climbing speed equal to their walking speed.
So-
it wears off after 10 minutes.
So Webster-
right now,
Webster's a cute little butt wiggle. It's like.
right? Very adorable, very cute, all of the goodness. And my walking speed is now 30 feet, so I have a climbing speed of 30 feet. So that
Nice.
Hell
doesn't
yeah.
seem right. If I'm remembering right. Pull up my actual. Which one? Who's it? All right. So that was Webster, and then for me now, yeah, beholders with their stupid anti-magic thing. So I'm gonna punch it.
You love to hear
I
it.
am still up there. Did not catch me in the madness. I also have 2 attacks now because of the
That's
level that
right.
I'm
You
at.
level.
Extra attack.
Hell
Extra
yeah.
attack.
Extra attack. First attack is hopefully gonna hit so that I can use it for a Fury of Blows.
I think you don't have to hit for Fury of Blows, if I recall.
We have this argument almost every other time that I use it. It is either that I actually do have to hit, or the fact that I even made an attack allows me to do it.
yeah, you
I
have
don't
to-
know which one it is.
You have to make the attack, but you don't have to hit.
Okay, so let's make the attack. Let's do that.
Who are you going for? by the way?
Okay.
Sorry.
Plus, I'm sorry, what?
Who are you going for?
I'm going after the behold.
How?
I thought we were going after what's his face. I was aiming at him.
I know you guys are aiming at him, but I don't think we want the beholder to help. And I have an idea.
Fair. He's floating in open air over there.
Yes, and I am very sticky and have a climbing speed of 30 and can run up any wall to go get to him.
He's, yeah. I mean, is your range? What's your range on your melee? It's 5 feet, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like I'm going to stand over at the wall and go like this. I'm diving for him. I have 2 things. And then I have my Tavern Brawler Strike, which allows me to grapple.
Okay.
Grapple!
So you. Let's see here. So yeah, you
I need
run.
for roll 20 to not be stupid.
You're asking a lot right now.
No, it keeps freezing on me, and I
So
need my
if
character
you-
sheet.
Yeah, if you run around the
Because these
wall-
bridges are gone now, right? And yeah, if I'm wall running to be like here, or even here, so that I can try to jump on them, I figured I would be able to get to them. I know that this bridge we were on is gone.
Yeah,
Right? That's
yeah,
what was
right.
disintegrated.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
it's
I was
30
like,
feet.
the bonus action was the stickiness, so now I'm just on the wall.
Yeah. So I've got you grabbed here. So it's 30 feet to there.
Okay.
So you went up the wall to here, and
Yep.
then dive across.
And then dived.
Yeah.
And then dived. This is
Yeah.
exactly what I wanted to do. Hoping
will
the
be-
sticky feet would let me like stick to him.
Yeah. There will be. There's a low DC acrobatics check.
Okay. I mean, oh no,
See how those
acrobatics.
jump goes.
Acrobatic.
Acrobatics. Let me pull this, and I'm gonna start using the D&D Beyond sheet if you don't start acting right. D20.
That's right.
Unloading. This happens almost every time. All right, my acrobatics is +6. All right,
Cool.
and that is an 18 + 6.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, you just go leap, just like running along the wall, like like gravity defying there, and then just leap out towards them and grab onto an ice stalk. You are on the beholder.
Right, and just like right in the eye. Fury blow.
Okay. Punch, punch, punch.
Punch. All right, first attack.
Get that eye out of there.
Pop it out.
All right, that first roll +5 is 15 The
A miss, I'm afraid.
second one, that one's a miss. All right. You and you. Other 2 attacks. Ah! One was a 17 plus 5, so I think that one hits.
Yes, it does.
And then the other one was a 14 plus 5, which is a 19.
Okay. 2 hits.
17 hit.
They were both 1d4 plus 1. I'm getting my d4s.
So 2d4 plus 2.
D4 plus 2. Please not being. You think triangles would be easy to find?
It's because they hide in the other dice, because just the tips just coming out between the dice.
All right, that first was a 3. The second one was a 2. That's 5 plus 2 is 7.
7. Okay. Punch, punch.
Punch. And then the same thing with the other one. I was using my tavern brawler strike so that I could grapple them. But then I was gonna use that second attack for another Fury of Blows so I could try to do more damage. This is all just to that big eye. All of it. All of it.
Nice.
Just
Don't need magic to punch.
I don't need magic to punch. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
Punching was the magic the whole time.
Okay, first thing to hit was the 13 plus 5, which is 18 to hit.
What's this on, sorry?
This was because the first attack was that Fury of Blows. This is that second set of attacks. I want to do another Fury of Blows, but my first hit, if I make it, I get to grapple the beholder. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target.
Nice.
So it's, yeah. So if that does hit, an 18 does hit for it, so that means my bonus action after I finish all of this, I can like hold on to him too, to keep him.
Okay.
Good. Now I just need to do to see if my other Fury of Blows actually does damage, and that's it. And then that's my turn.
And then you've minus the. Is that 3 key points? Is the grapple one? Is the grapple one also a key point?
No.
Okay, so two key
It is
points.
just from my feat of Tavern Brawler.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you can only do Flurry of Blows once.
Okay, so then my other attack is just that one attack.
Yeah, so you did.
Okay,
You've got,
so then let me do the
you've got your
damage for
two. You've got your 2 regular attacks.
Boop boop. And then
which
so that lasts.
You've got 1 more Flurry of Blows attack.
Okay.
Yeah, because you've done 3 so far. You've got a potential to do 4 in a go.
Okay. But
Yeah, yeah, because both of your attacks are the attack action, right?
Got you.
Right. So it's after you take the attack action that you can do the Flurry
I'm not
of Blows.
sure if this last one actually hits then, because I rolled a 12 and then plus 5 is 17.
Oh, just
That's
misses.
one below.
Sorry, yeah.
I know about that. I know what 18 is, but I don't know what the 17 is. All right, so then that last one, yeah. So then it's just the last hit doesn't quite make it, and then I just.
Yeah, it's like kind of
But I
pitching
wanted to
around
be
trying
like-
to throw you off. It's like.
Yeah, like this is bucking Bronco style. I just want to like hold it, like I'm holding it like 2 of the stalks, so its middle eye is just out there, just ready. It's like somebody step.
All right.
While I'm bobbing ahead above it.
Yeah.
Somebody step.
Nice. Okay, at the end of your turn.
I have monked out. I have gone full monk.
Yep. At the end of your turn, it uses its legendary action.
No.
No, thank you.
To,
No.
You don't have to. It's fine.
Yeah, like I'm just having a hug. I might be aggressively hugging you, but it's I only know how to do violent displays of affection.
I will say, yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I think. Okay, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, Corbin?
Okay, and I will do so in chat so we can all see.
What's your plus?
Roll 20 chat so that we can all see it. We said con save.
Con save, please. Yeah.
Okay, this is fine. Here we go, guys.
You can do it.
Look, I'm not gonna roll nothing. I'll see, and I'm happy to do it here because you're being extra again. No! There's an 11! Shoot, I didn't take the crystal! Crap!
Oh no.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Oh.
And I didn't say to use the crystal beforehand. Shoot.
Okay. Now the good news is, you have your arm kind of locked around an ice stalk, and you're kind of like on this thing. But you are very locked on this thing now, as that was I rolled randomly for the ray, and it was the paralyzing ray, and you are paralyzed, but you don't fall off because you're like attached. You're like locked around it, so you just become locked onto its back here.
Yes! Now you're stuck. Bitch.
Now
you're stuck, you dumbass. Still talking shit.
Of course.
just through gritted teeth.
Your mama a hoe. Your
Now-
daddy a hoe.
Could you also, as on initiative 20, we also have lair actions.
No.
Could you also roll me a
No.
roll me a dexterity saving throw for Webster?
Don't.
Motherfucker. I mean.
No. No.
Okay, I have to pull up his little stats. Hold on.
Actually, it could be.
Do you
Yeah,
not want me to use the beast
dex-
heart for his stats?
Use the stat book there. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
Dex.
dex saving throw. Yeah.
What are you gonna say that they'll be? I don't even. For them, because his Dex is +3. Is it +3 the saving throw?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Okay. All right, D20. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's get this bread.
No.
+3, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Meets it.
Yes!
The wall.
Climb through this
The wall.
screen.
The wall
I time
behind.
traveled.
The wall behind Webster just erupts in tentacles, which try to grab him and like grapple him there in place, but he manages to dodge out of the way.
He is spitter.
Yeah, it's like, he just watched Across the Spider-Verse this weekend, and he's feeling it.
What's that? Is this video? Someone's trying to use a nail gun, and the spider's legs are just doing this.
Okay, Zakan, please.
All right. We're going to try something that I sincerely hope works because it would be great if it does.
Yes.
So Zakan is like clambering back up onto this
so
bridge,
you
having
can
just
use-
barely caught it.
Yeah, well, let's say it's like prone, so you use half your movement to climb up onto the bridge here.
Yeah. And as they're climbing up, they put their hands onto Zerchak. What's the servant's name here?
Shidrak.
Shadrach.
Yeah.
They put their hands onto him, and they say, "Be released from your service." And I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at 4th level.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
Trying to break the enchantment on him.
Trying to break the enchantment on him, yeah. Having intuited that he was under thrall.
Okay. It's curious to see what it says about Shidrak here. Da-da-da. Okay. So, what's the saving? Is there a saving throw?
So casting at the 4th level, it's when you cast using a spell slot of the 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used. Otherwise, I roll a DC plus. I roll to try and end it. So if it's over 4th level, then I have to roll. If it's under, then it ends automatically.
4th level. Okay. I believe. Let's have a look here. Okay, let me just check how this is gonna work.
Sorry, I throw you a curveball right off the bat.
Oh, please, please. Welcome,
I love
welcome.
those curveballs.
Curveballs are fun balls.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say the DC for this is the same as the DC for resisting the charm ray in the first place.
Cool.
So roll me your spellcasting ability roll.
Yep. I'll go ahead and use my remaining crystal on this because it's pretty clutch.
Yep.
You
There
could
you have the
also
two
use your bardic inspiration.
as well. Yeah.
Oh, does that work as advantage?
Nope, it just gives you extra
D6.
D6, and you can
Is
choose.
that
Can you
right?
choose after, right?
Yeah, can I choose
Yes.
after?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to burn that advantage crystal, and then we'll see if I need the bardic inspiration as well.
Right answer.
That's pretty good. That's 22.
22. Okay.
Without
Without-
that wasn't even with advantage. Hold on, just to check. I rolled
Rude.
17 both times.
There you go.
22.
Okay. Hey, Drow.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it there.
Can we get this on the Ranger Cleric? Yes, you can. So have that crystal right back there, Zakan.
Hey,
Thank you, Drow.
Thank you.
Okay. So you describe what does this look like as you do this? So you like clamber up onto the bridge.
Yeah, so they clamber up, and I think like Zendrak was like trying to like kick them off or whatever. But they get up and they grab his shoulders very firmly, and that light behind their mask starts to like, grow with its golden flame, and it just like
Thank you, Bree.
encompasses the both of them for a moment to like burn away the effect. And then when the light, when it returns and they're standing there on the bridge, what happens to our buddy there?
Okay. So yeah, there's this bright flare of light, and almost quite similar to how like when the shatter was cast, and he's like everyone's like ah, and you just like grasp like the bald head of Shadrach there, and the healing light just whoosh out, and the DC on a beholder's eye raise is 16.
Nice.
So you just see that kind of wild, like as you grabbed his head, his eyes are like wild and like darting around still as he's lying on the bridge there in front of you because he's still prone from falling. And you just see as the glow gets brighter and brighter, his eyes like roll back into his bald head, and he's just like, just goes eerily still, and then the eyes close. He sits up, still prone, still sat on the bridge there. He sits up and hugs his knees. He toyed with my entire party. Petrifying, maddening, disintegrating. I was the only one to survive all 10 eye beams. He shall not do it anymore. And his eyes open and they are laser focused, and the staff that he's holding in his hand starts to crackle with arcane energy, as he is a mage, and starts to crackle with arcane energy, just lightning playing up the staff, and as it crackles up, the vanished eyeball on top just shatters and splinters off and goes cascading down into the dark. And on his turn, he shall join you in the fight against Karasika, the Eye Tyrant, as this adventurer is back from the brink.
Thank you, insight roll before cluing me in that he was a former
Yeah, right.
adventurer.
Hell yeah.
Zakan helps him up and says, "Now is time for revenge and freedom." And with my bonus action, can I chug a potion?
Yes. So roll for it.
Oh, so you're fine doing revenge for him, but like I want to try and get my book back.
Now, as just getting past that scene there, Hunter. Anastasia, Bree and Hunter both jinxed each other and gave you a Vantage Crystal at the same time. So, if you use your crystal this session, it will immediately refresh. If you don't get the chance to use it, I will refund Hunter's dream pies there. Thank you both. Okay. It looks like, I think Shadrach was his real name. I was just checking if he had an original name, but I think that is. He's like, I am not Shadrach of the eyes. And he kind of forcibly rubs a hand over his scalp and just smears the eye markings across there. I'm Shadrach of Candle Keep. And we shall jump into his turn on the turn there. And that's good actually, because he'll be, if you're successful here, he'll be a good one to lead the survivors away, the other slaves.
Yeah.
Because as written, there's no saving him. He just he has to kill him or kill the beholder, and then it says, if the slaves once freed attempts to leave the worm writhings, they are all killed in the attempt. It's like, hush.
Oh,
Jeez, don't.
But with a powerful mage on their side, I think they might make it.
Yeah.
At least a mental dearth. All right. So, as do I, Janessica, as do I. Anything else in your turn, Zakan?
No, I think that's probably it.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you do that, Karezakar, it's his turn, but just before his turn, he gets to use another legendary action. But he sees you messing around there, and just you kind of feel a kind of strange tingling as his anti-magic field just washes over you. He attempts to just nullify you with that. But he's also going to roll and see what ray he attacks you with. For
means it's off Anastasia, which is good.
Daring to mess with him. Okay, please roll me a dexterity saving throw, Zakan.
Is one of my specialties, so let's hope it works out. It's a 16.
16. Okay, beats it. Okay, yeah. So you're struck with an eye beam, and it starts to kind of tingle through your flesh, but it is ineffective. Okay, and that brings us to the beholder's turn. Just legendary action so far. So it. Let's see here. Okay. He swoops in. And he kind of. Hang on. I need to grab him and Colvin. He swoops in down here next to you. Remember, this bridge is gone. And he just comes swooping down, and he's like,
Shadrach, no, you are mine. Stay loyal.
And you see one of the beams just starts Jafar's staff into the Sultan's eyes, and he tries to charm Shadrach again. And I'm going to use my advantage crystal on Shadrach's saving throw.
Hey.
So the charm ray, wisdom saving throw. Here. Okay, wisdom saving throw. 17 beats it with the crystal.
Nice.
Okay. See, I do nice things. Boop. Okay. And he just spits in the beholder's face.
Never again.
And he's like,
I beat your pathetic eye beams once, and I will do it now, this day also.
And Karazakar's and just goes to let's see.
You didn't have to take the book.
And okay, a dexterity saving throw now from. He's very pissed off with Shadrach, so it's kind of taking the heat off you guys, if nothing else. Let's see here. Okay. DC 16 dex saving throw. Lee coming in with Inspiration Crystal, because I should always have a trick up my sleeve. I shall use it immediately again for this, because this is very dangerous. Dex saving
we want
throw.
Shadrach to succeed.
That is 2 8s.
Oh.
Okay. Shadrach hit by the Beholder's death ray
Oh no.
takes 10d10
Oh,
necrotic damage.
Damn.
guys,
Okay.
thank you for tuning into the last session of Out of the Abyss. It's been such a pleasure working with you.
Oh.
50. How many hit points did you have, Shadrach? Oh no.
Oh.
No.
He was at 25 of 40. He's like,
No.
I will never be yours again! And it just, like slow motions, like goes into him. And it's almost like Tilda Swanson's, like in Doctor Strange, like he's just this ethereal kind of vision of him, just like push out. And as his spirit is like pushed out of his body, his physical form just starts to rot. And this black veins of necrotic energy just spread through him. And Karazika, the eye of the tyrant, goes. And Shadrach dies a free man. Thank you, Zakat.
Oof.
It's gone. Which leaves his third and final eye beam free for you, Zakan.
Hey, wonderful.
Yay.
Remember, you have a crystal back.
Do these count as attacks?
No,
Okay.
no,
I wasn't
because
sure
I'm
if my-
not rolling to hit, so it's just
Yeah.
a saving throw on your part. Could you please make me a dexterity saving throw? You have a crystal and Bardic still.
That's true. That's true. All right, let's see how we go. I'm gonna not use the crystal and hopefully won't regret that.
Brave.
I have a decent dex bonus, so.
Okay. As you said, Spry Granny.
Phew. Okay, that's a 24.
24. Okay.
Yeah.
A very kind of dark purple, kind of roiling and boiling beam of energy just goes just flying past you, but does not hit you as you dodge out of the way, and it just roars in frustration. No. Anastasia.
Fuck.
20 feet above you, you see, he is also. Let's put Corbin on this side for a second. He's also down 10 feet. Cool. Okay. Ooh, wrong one. Cool. There you go. Okay, so yeah, 20 feet above you is the soft underside of the holder.
Let's see. How far is this? So he's definitely within the 120 feet.
I'd say so, yeah. Definitely.
Alright, because I'm doing a full 5th level Scorching Ray on this guy.
Oof. Go for
But
it.
what about Corbin?
I will say. Actually, no, I'll save that.
Oh, yeah?
Okay,
Right.
is that a roll to hit or saving throw?
It's a roll to hit. I rolled a
You-
28.
No, that'll do it.
Another 28. The digital dice are liking me today. And a 21. So All 3 will hit. Hell yeah. For 9, 8.
Is there more damage with the upcast?
Yes.
I think it's more rays. Hold on.
9, 8, and 7.
Oh yes, extra
yeah,
ray.
it's-
Yeah. What
Yeah.
level did you say? Did you say 5th level?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be four rays.
Okay. let me
Yeah.
do the full- So the first one is 9, 8, 7, so 9 and 9 plus 6. So
24.
24
Mhm.
Yeah, 24 for the first 3.
Yep, and roll to hit.
And 15 for the fourth one. So.
Okay, yeah, not enough. Okay, so yes, the first one's hit kind of like spirals out of the way and, and misses the last one. But still 24 damage there. Okay, nice. Thank you. Boom.
Helps you
Okay.
spiritual.
And it just spins angrily. And kind of Corbin, your legs kind of slide off dangerously, but your arm's still locked, paralyzed around the eye stalk, so you're okay. And it's going to use its legendary action to attack you, Anastasia.
Rude.
Oh no.
I didn't even do nothing.
Zach points at his slightly crispy underside. D10, D10, D10. Okay, ooh. Okay. Dexterity saving throw, please, Anastasia.
Mother.
And you have a crystal.
I will definitely use it then, just in case, because I only have a +3 to Dex, which does not feel like enough. Yeah, good thing I did that, because the first one was 7.
Oh.
Second one, 14, 15, 17.
Okay. So the same bolt of energy that just destroyed Shadrach goes firing down towards you, but you manage to kind of skip along the bridge and dodge out of the way, with the mysterious forces of chat helping you there. And you have your crystal still because of Jurassic Wells as well. Okay, so that is one of them gone. And as we hit the top of the round, let us stop for today. Right there. Okay,
It's
so
really
I
cool
will.
tuck and roll, and that's where we end.
Yes. As you just like come up
We're in a
and
nice little circle around him.
come up and like with one knee down and just like yeah, like full on like Avengers Assemble kind of pose from everyone around as Corbin just dangles up.
Question though. I can still do a reaction, right?
No, sorry.
I can't. What do you mean? No, nothing I have that I want to do is any type of semantic or visual or even hand components.
It'll have verbal though, right? It'll have a verbal.
Nope.
What is it? What is it?
Halo of spores and symbiotic entity. Neither is me saying or doing anything, and symbiotic entity gives me plus 20 HP. And my Halo of Spores is a reaction. So they burst. Remember we talked about it? We flavored it as them like a mushroom bursting out spores, but it does 1d6 damage as a reaction.
Puffy.
But a paralyzed creature is incapacitated, and an incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions.
Actions or reactions. I can still turn into a giant vine monster though, right?
But I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna overrule that though, because you've made that is a very good point there. You can, as that reaction doesn't. If it is a reaction, it doesn't involve any movement at all, because this is you're incapacitated because
you
you're
can
paralyzed.
use your reaction to deal 1d. Well, normally without the symbiotic entity, it has 1d4 necrotic damage to one creature you can see when it moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there.
Yep.
So if somebody walks into my space, I can start going like like.
Yeah, you're not blinded. Yeah,
It
exactly.
fails a
little
con
hardy
saving
mushroom.
throw. Yeah, I feel like that might be the only thing. If I can't see him, I can't do it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm
and you get to make the save again at the end of your turn as well.
awesome.
But yeah, we should.
I also have slow fall. I just want to point out I have slow fall. So if
Could
I
come
did
handy.
get hit with that thing earlier,
We shall dive into the start of the next round next time and see will they be able to
Okay.
defeat Karazaka, the Eye Tyrants, and
I feel like we're
gain-
doing a good job.
We're doing great, sweetie.
I feel like we're doing great. Like, we
Awesome.
got this, you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you for the raids and the follows and everything. Thank you so much, all those gifted subs. Amazing as always. Thank you, Sirenscape, for the awesome tunes to give us our soundtrack here. And we are going to draw our giveaway winner at the end here. So everyone, if you have not already, ! Enter in chat for your chance to win there. Drop that in there. Okay, goodies from CZRPG. Oh, Dyson Awesome coming in with a raiding party. Welcome, guys. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic session. We are just wrapping up here, but we haven't done a giveaway yet, so jump in on that. Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, W's and Dice Rolls. Welcome in, everybody. We are QuestJunkiesUK. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs, and we are finishing up Out of the Abyss here, but we will have lots more sessions through the week if you would like to see what's going on here. We are done for today, but there's lots more coming this week, so give us a follow and you can see what's coming up in the week here. And we have our ! Enter for the chance to win CZRPG goodies for your games today. So to drop that in the chat there, we'll draw the winner in just a moment, and then we'll keep this raid trade going. Okay, so jumping back to that far corner, Zakan. When you are not battling beholders in the beneath times. Yeah, what are you doing?
Hi, I'm Steven, and I play Zakan, our Asimar ranger / cleric / grandma. And when I'm not being a grandma on the stream, I'm being a grandma in real life, baking and knitting and doing whatnot. You can find me here week by week, and until Twitter, goes down in flames, I will be going down with the ship on At Distant Shores if you want to follow along.
There's the link in chat. Thank you. And let me also do a shout out for our fabulous raiders here. Welcome in, guys. If you're not already, please do give them a follow. Awesome stuff. Okay, and Corbin, your good self.
Hey. Well, when I'm not here playing Corbin, our awesome and currently paralyzed druid / monk, I can be found. Well, we finished up our 2-shot of Pirate Board over on QuestJunkies, but you can still catch those.
Guild Supreme.
Due to extenuating circumstances, I actually am no longer going to be doing Brindlewood Bay, so I am no longer an old lady detective. But you can always find me here on Wednesdays playing Corbin. Yeah, for right now, you guys know what's going on. If you know, you know. But this is the only place you can find a buns for the future.
Okay, thank you. But there is fun streams on the channel from time to time, so give Buns a follow there as well for the future. Kayla.
For the future, guys.
For the future.
We'll come back. And when we do, I have Amanda the Adventurer, so watch me be scared a little bit here now on Buns' Twitch channel over on Battle Scar Buddy.
Cheers. And Kayla, you good self.
Hi, friends. I'm Mike, literally Grim in chat. If I'm not dying on Saturdays, I'm dying here on Wednesdays with these lovely friends.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not today. What did we say? Not today.
Not today.
And if I'm not dying here, I'm probably dying on Quest Junkies every Monday. It's your second favorite small block. Quest.
Dangerous times, folks.
Hang
Dangerous
out.
times.
Dangerous times indeed. Who will be the next one to die, and why will it be me?
Yeah.
No.
You're willing it into existence. Okay.
You are.
And last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Anastasia.
Hello, I am Smallbird Lex. You can find me at Smallbird Lex and Smallbird Art. I am here on Wednesdays, and we are taking a hiatus on the Saturday campaign for the summer, but we'll be back to being my beefcake barbarian after, and I will never fail a strength saving throw again.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Awesome. Thank you. And we are QuestJunkiesUK, and it has been a pleasure as always, my friends. We will be back tomorrow morning or later today, depending where you are in the world, with our fourth from last. Okay, we only got 4 sessions left in our Ravenloft campaign, Barovia and Beyond. Then on Friday night or Saturday morning, depending where you are, we'll be into Candlekeep Mysteries with our friends over there. And then it's Tomb of Annihilation at the end of the weekend. And back around here to these fine folks. So we hope that you can join us for some of that goodness. Cannot wait for that. Thank you all for joining us today. And we are going to draw our lucky winner. So let me get a quick refresh, make sure we've got everyone in there. Good luck, everybody. We'll send that out to you ASAP. And see who we got on here so we can do some raiding. Holy shit. Our friends over at Perception Studio, who are usually kicking around with like 100 or so, like an amazing amount of viewers. They currently have 7,000 viewers.
Wow.
What on earth?
What is happening?
I don't know. They must have got on the front page or something.
That's terrifying.
Amazing. Oh, you know, cucumbers up for it. Amazing. Okay. Right, good luck, everybody. Closing up those entries there. Let us see who our winner's going to be. Today's goodies are going to Baron Dragonborn. Congratulations, Baron. Hope you're enjoying your Super Siren sub for Sirenscape, and we look forward to getting that to you ASAP. Thank you, everyone. Absolute pleasure as always. We should go and have a look at what is going on with our friends over at let's see. Let's go and see what our friends from our previous No Kid Hungry charity stream are doing over at Wanderer's Haven. So let's go and jump in on that. Hey, Warlock, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Absolute pleasure as always. Looking forward to next time, and we shall catch you then. A massive thank you to all of those wonderful supporters of ours, the fantastic CZRPG, all the great content that they have. DM Charlie Gaming, if you want to jump in there, get yourself in a game by professional DMs. Absolutely awesome community over on their Discord. Let me drop all these links here. If you want excellent stuff in your games, do check them out. And of course, the awesome Castles and Crusades system from the fabulous folks over at Troll Lord Games, just coming off the back of another fantastic, highly successful Kickstarter. Thank you for those who went over from us using our link that we had there. I was chatting with Chuck from Troll Lord Games, and he was saying that the links are like are not identifiable as where they've come from. And he said that a good few folks have come over from the channel here, so that's wonderful to hear. Thank you so much, everyone. If you want awesome music like this and other sound effects and good ambience for your games, wherever your players are around the world, jump into the fabulous Sirenscape here. Get yourself a free trial, and if you want to be a Super Siren subscriber, use our affiliate link there to support the channel as well. And of course, get yourself some fabulous Click-Clack Math Rocks from the beautiful Phoenix dice, and get those in your games. Absolutely gorgeous dice, lots of amazing sets. And you can get them with a discount, as well as the full catalogue of CZRPG stuff over on DriveThru, with our coupon codes here. So do jump on that. And if you want to hang out with us when we're not streaming, please jump into the Discord and hang out with all the lovely folks there and get the information on what's coming up before it's released anywhere else. Jump in there, and we look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. But till that time, you know what to do. Stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as I say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Oyasumi.
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 Thank you.